Hi guys, welcome to Let's Chat One-on-One. I'm Bianca and I want to thank you once more for coming along and following me on my journey. I know I don't post every week, but I don't want to be away in every single week. There's been some mistakes that I've made in this past time since I last uploaded the last video and how I've corrected it. So last time we spoke, I spoke about how I'm only going to have 3 meals and no snacks, and it's been a struggle. I still struggle. I am getting better, but I'm sticking to it. A major mistake that I made was drinking my calories. I started to have more coffee, and of course with the coffee there's the sugar, there's all of that. Without even realizing it, I completely plateaued and I even gained. And when I gained, it took me a minute to think, what happened? What happened? What am I doing wrong? I'm not snacking. I'm doing a lot better. What am I doing wrong? And it was only when I weighed, it was a couple days, about a week ago, that I realized, oh, I'm drinking my calories. I may not be eating more than what I should, but I'm drinking. I'm having a lot more sugar than I used to, and the moment I kind of dawned on me that's what I'm doing, I cut out. I started having sweetener instead of sugar, and just making those small changes, just because I can't go from all of a sudden having my coffee or my extra afternoon coffee to having nothing. So I did a switch, and then I started changing. So like maybe I switched out to a tea, because I have my tea plain with no sugar, to maybe now water. And I've noticed doing that, having like tea instead of the coffee, I've gone back down to my 157, which is kind of like, oh no, because it was such an effort and I should have been lower. But you know what, live and learn, and that's where I am. And there are days where after dinner I'm like, oh gosh, I just want to eat, and I'm not even hungry. I just have this urge to eat. And what I've been trying to do is kind of keeping busy, and at work, thank goodness, right now it's an incredibly busy month, so I'm able to. It's really, I'm so grateful for that, because right now at work is what I really need, that distraction. And there's an app called Carrot app. I don't know if you've heard of it. I don't know if it's in America too, but here in Canada it's this app where you can choose what reward system you want. And I've kind of loaded my Scene card, which is my local movie card, and there's step challenges, and they tell me to do a certain number of steps, and every day I have to meet those steps, and then I get points, and those points go onto my Scene card, which allows me to get a free movie, or I can do other stuff, I think, but I'm going for the movie. And it's just such a wonderful reward at the end of the day. So I'm back to being 157, or yeah, I was 157, then I gained to like 159, which was horrible. And then in the space of a week, just by cutting out all those extra cups of coffee, I know I mentioned just one extra in the afternoon. It's not. It was quite a few. I was having at lunchtime, and then in the afternoon, and then sometimes when I got home too. It was getting absurd, really, because I was hungry, and instead of eating, I was replacing it with calories. And of course I'm hungry because my body is used to eating way more than what it needs. So I have to kind of, no pain, no gain. So I kind of have to get used to having normal meals. I do not starve myself. I will never ever starve myself. I have a good sized portion, and sometimes I will go back for seconds, and that's okay, because that's my meal time. But I will never starve myself. That is not what I want. What I want is to be able to have more vegetables, 3 proper meals. So breakfast, a good healthy breakfast that will keep me full until lunch. I want to have a proper lunch. I want to have a good dinner, and I do not want to have food afterwards, which I'm still struggling with, but I'll get there. For those of you who are still struggling, don't give up. So you have one bad day, it's okay, get up, the next day, start again. One of my favorite books is Anne of Green Gables by Lucy Maud Montgomery, and one of the best sayings that she used to say was, tomorrow is a new day with no mistakes in it yet. So think about it. You've made one mistake one day, but think about the 3 or 4 that you haven't, that you were great at. Don't let that one mistake hold you back. Get up, start again, and learn from your mistakes, just like I did. I know it was hard because I could have been so much thinner, but live and learn. Thank you for coming on my journey, and good luck with yours. Bye, guys.